Good morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I slept in this morning and it was awesome and much needed. I went to a Grateful Dead show last night and I didn't get home until 11 and then I walked the lake. So here I am. If you are watching live with me, say hello. And if it is a replay, hashtag replay, because then other people, I don't know, does something to the Facebook algorithms and let me know where you're tuning in from because I kind of always love that. I like to know where people are like from. Like, are you from someplace and you live someplace else? Anyway, I'm kind of all over the place this morning, so just bear with me. Today, I wanted to talk about media and and basically like fear and anxiety and whether or not you absorb um, or observe when you are either watching, like whether it's social media or whether it's TV or whatnot. And so, when we look at our culture and our media, it's infused with fear, whether or not it's like the commercials. I know everybody streams. I stream all the time too, but we watch like Survivor live. It's like one of the family things that we do, and a couple of shows we watch live. And so when we're watching live, it's like even the commercials that are all like, you know, pumping you with big pharma advertising. It's like it's ridiculous like what is getting infused into our um energy field. So have you ever like watched the news and like and it's a different thing, and I would love for you guys to try this, is like when you're watching the news, and this is what my spiritual teacher is teaching us. It's like, you can limit your intake, and that is for one definitely something to do, right? Like you don't want to be like doom scrolling and just kind of zoning out and have like a social media hypnosis, like because that's what happens. Like when you are like watching TV or you're doom scrolling, you're in this state of hypnosis, right? Because you're essentially and I'm going like this with my thumb, like you're zoning out, okay? And that zone out is a state of hypnosis. And when you are in that state, you are like a sponge, especially for those empaths out there with me. It's like we are absorbing everything. And so when you're watching the news, and this is a great practice, and I would love to hear what how you work with it, is notice your body, right? We're going to just take the news for an example, and notice what's happening in your body, and notice whether you are observing what is happening, and then that there is a boundary in between like you and the TV, or are you absorbing it and are you taking it on? Because when again we are in that subconscious state, we are absorbing everything, okay? And when that happens, notice your mood. Are you getting more anxious? Are you getting angry? Where in your body are you feeling that? Okay, and that is key because our soul and our spirit speaks through our body, and it's up to us to learn how to decode it. Okay, and so if you are getting constriction in your chest, that's your heart chakra. That is noticing, okay, am I closing up my heart when I'm watching the news, or am I able to keep it open? And so it's all about learning how to work with your energy field. Or am I getting a pit in my stomach, or is my throat closing up? And so when you start to tune into your body, you start to notice which chakra is getting activated, and there is a wealth of information in every chakra about what is going on in your life. Okay, the first three chakras are all about your earthly experience, and then then you have your heart, which is the connector, and then you have a whole bunch of them, but the main three, or the last three, are more spiritual. Okay, just as a total super high level um uh super high level chakra, little itty bitty teaching. And so when you are going through something, say, a lot of people just want to kind of go through it and like not really go through it, but like skim over it and then just get to the spiritual, right? But what happens is that's a spiritual bypass and you're not going to learn the lessons that you're supposed to be learning. And so it is super important. Tune into your body. Where are you feeling it? And then it's about decoding like, oh, okay, like what's getting activated here? Why is my chest tightening up when I'm watching the news or scrolling, doom scrolling, right? And so, so be aware of whether you are absorbing the social media, or if you're observing it, okay? And so if any of these, like if you're getting activated or your palms start to sweat or you feel like your blood is starting to boil, you know, these are all fight or flight responses. And so if you note that any of this stuff is happening to you, or you're just kind of like getting sucked in, take a deep breath. Like that is taking a deep breath and drinking some ice water are the two easiest ways to get out of that, that hypnosis of media. And also put your fucking phone down. You know, like sometimes I'll find that I'm just like reaching for my phone and then I'm like, why are you even reaching for it? And I literally have to like take it and put it away. Because it's just become such a habit. And so take a deep breath, drink the ice water, and go for like, you know, even go outside and take a deep breath outside. Like especially for those in Seattle, oh my God, I went for a walk and it was like wonderfully misty out, you know, and move your body, okay? And so, you know, and maybe do a digital detox, right? And so, that is what I wanted to share with you this morning. I also like, okay, so my birthday is in a couple of weeks. This has nothing to do with anything, but when it is like Scorpio season and the fall, like I get super creative and a lot of stuff starts to like work through me. And so spur of the moment, I am doing a 6-week like mini intensive boundaries for the holidays. Okay, it is an hour and 15 minutes. It starts November 9th and runs through December 14th. It's a Wednesday. And so all of the work, like all the stuff, the behind the scenes kind of stuff, I will get to you guys. But if you're interested, like drop it below or send me a DM. But it is going to be 6 weeks. I'm going to be going over the blueprints, the basics of boundaries, how to deal with family members. Like if you're already trying to like get out of the holiday stuff because you're dreading it, then this is for you. And so, and in each session, I'm doing mini hypno healings, which are, if you haven't done those with me yet, they're modified hypnotherapy sessions based on healing your inner child. And so they're super targeted and very gentle to help kind of get underneath why it's challenging to set boundaries for a lot of people, especially during the holidays. So if you are interested, let me know, drop it below. I'll also be posting all the stuff in here. And it is kind of like my service to you all because we all need boundaries during the holidays, including myself. So it will also be helping all of us. Anyway, that is all for today. Have a wonderful week and I will see you in here and I will see you live next week. Mwah. Bye.